Hello and welcome in, everyone, to the Ancient Cave Finals. I'm Ataxlick. I'm here with Leslie Pro. What's up, Leslie?
Hello, one and all. We are here at the end of Earthbound Super Series Ancient Cave 2024. Two runners remain. Sitake on the left, undefeated. StaticPulse
Number one seed.
on the right. And we have Chaz and Shaq. Good evening, Chaz. Now, there's a common thread with both runners, is that I lost to both of these runners in my run. Sitake to send me to bonus bracket, StaticPulse to knock me out. Both have played phenomenally all tournament. Let's see who takes it home. And for this flag set, your items are only from fighting.
That's right. Also, if we can just get a quick sound check, how does everything sound? If I need to change anything, let me know real quick. But yeah, so this is mine and apparently also Leslie's favorite flag set of Ancient Cave. I absolutely love the no enemy, like all items enemy drops. It's a fun, different way to play Ancient Cave. You have to think about it in a different way because, like, you know, you're not going to have shops where you can buy skip items, right? Audio sounds good? Okay, awesome. Thank you. Temple, thank you for the 3-stream streak also. We appreciate you. We appreciate everyone who's been here throughout this entire tournament. It's been really awesome. But like I was saying, like, okay, so Leslie, so like you're not going to have the skip items that you could possibly purchase, right? What other things do you think the enemy item drops poses? Like what sort of...
It could get in your head really easy if you miss a drop like StaticPulse on the instant win there. But thankfully we know through Sitake that was just a teddy bear that he missed. Mm-hmm. So essentially nothing of value was lost. However, StaticPulse is losing valuable time by having showtime.
Immediate showtime. That's good luck. That's good luck for a seed.
Oh yeah. The first item that dropped was a Hall of Fame bat. Now a Diamond Band drops.
Yeah. So here's the thing. With the drops, if you get a red swirl, it will skip the item, so it'll be gone, right? If you get... Is it red swirl and auto win skips it? But like green swirl...
sort of auto win would skip it. And there's a refreshing herb.
Yeah. So what you're looking for are like the blue swirls, right?
And that's another way to trigger a blue.
Yeah. And so it can get kind of tricky, especially on the first floor when you're gaining levels, because, you know, eventually you're going to start just auto-fighting, like auto-winning every fight, so you're going to have to start moving forward, so that you won't be skipping through all those items in the list, because it basically generates a long list of all the items in the game, and that's what you draw from. So if you skip one of those items, or, you know, it gets put on hold, etc., you know, it can be detrimental sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. And apparently Stalky just got a Cloak of Kings.
Yep, that he did. Static's found a full heal, by the way. That's a very good save to have, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, first floor, you know. So here's a green swirl, so this is going to... Oh, wait. It wasn't an auto win, because Static's only fought, like, one thing. But it's still a green swirl.
It bases off the attack stat of Nest specifically, from what I just observed, because Static de-equipped the Hall of Fame bat.
Oh, okay. That was a smart move. Yeah, especially on floor 1. But since it was a green swirl, it's still going to skip that item in the pool.
It pulled up a teddy bear anyway.
Oh, did it? Sometimes the rules get blurry. All sorts of heals on floor 1. Hang on. I think Thomas put it like in a really good way. Let me see if I can find that real quick.
Okay, Chaz clears it up on our end. Is that auto wins do not skip. but it looks like if you get ambushed, it skips. Sitake comes up with a Mr. Saturn coin. But it's also worth noting that NPCs that give items still give those items. See, Static Pulse is loading up on eggs like someone's attempting for the egg-only achievement in Resident Evil 5.
It's a classic Static move, and I love it.
I think we're at the end of the floor. Nope, not quite the end of the floor.
Okay, red swirls deaths and runs, forfeit the item in the slot. Auto win doesn't advance the list. The list is generated and it's a go. I feel like that was like the TLDR, right? So...
that sounds about right. Although Sitake just got ambushed, so that's an item lost.
I'll pin that so that anyone who wants to know will know then. Also,
Yep.
also,
worth noting that you can use Spy before running to still get the item anyway.
that is true. Last year, in the Ancient Cave tournament, I was racing Andy, and I had gotten a heavy bazooka very early on, but Pokey had a heavy bazooka, and Andy spied and got the heavy bazooka while he was fighting Pokey. it was a crazy race.
Yeah, that was nuts.
But Sitake just stacking up items here. Oh, getting a res roll though. Meanwhile, Static pushing forward. Which I don't know. I mean, I don't hate what Sitake's doing. Because I think if you can find a good spot to like grind and get like a bunch of those items super quick, because you can get some insane drops early on. Like we're seeing Hall of Fame bats, diamond bands, like cloaks, etc.
Skip sandwich deluxe. That counts as a skip item.
It's a skip item, that's great. Then you can kind of start like cruising through, you know. But also, I don't hate the idea of like going to a like a higher floor and fighting enemies that are going to be giving you experience, because Static has just found the first floor boss.
It's just a cultist, and to answer chat,
Yes.
if Sitake wins, it's over. However, if Static Pulse wins, that would be Sitake's first loss, and then we would play one final game.
Yep. Static moving on to floor 2 now. So like I was saying, like if you go up to like some higher floors where you're fighting enemies and getting at least more experience to gain those levels that you need, while also stacking items, I don't think that's a bad play either. Also keep in mind, I don't know how much Ancient Cave Sitake's been playing, because for the past basically 2 weeks, he hasn't had to compete. So I don't think we're seeing any rust because he's a fantastic player, but Static has been playing week after week after week, so kind of like a bit more warmed up maybe. We don't know. We're gonna see.
Through that, meanwhile, one item that Sitake did get. Burn of Light.
Let's go. But Sitake somehow still getting these blue swirls on floor 1 in like the first room you go into. French fry pan. I guess it's because he's not equipping anything. Bow, 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 bow.
Meanwhile, as Static goes through Brick Road, there's 5 scripted encounters here.
Yeah.
These encounters can never green swirl, so
right.
you are guaranteed these fights no matter what.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite rooms, honestly, and a regular seed, especially if you find it like on a high floor.
Ooh, no, that's a good find there.
Okay.
A holy fry pan.
Okay, and a Magnum air gun for Static. So we're starting to see the items rolling in for Static.
Also, chat, we do have a prediction up to see who will win the race.
Yeah, get them points out. Get your gamble on. Come on, it's the finals. Throw away all your points. I would, but I made the prediction, therefore I cannot.
Potato speed text. Now I feel like I'm playing.
Thank you for the
Zelda
subscription,
1 random
Buzzo. The prediction should be up there.
Or is it not showing up on mobile? I don't know. I'm on laptop. Just saying.
Keely's here. Sitake.
Hottest ribbon dropping.
In the same spot. And also getting a protein drink, so another skip item for Sitake there. Also, there was one of the skips that Sitake found was the protein drink, I'm pretty sure.
Yep, that sounds right. Moonside, oh boy.
Sitake cheesing these blue swirls and doing a really great job of it. It's not as easy as it looks. But doing it with seemingly no issues at all. And Static is in the mines. We're in the mines, everyone. We had to
now,
go.
the only thing you can really mine this time around is experience.
Yeah. But some good experience in a Pixie's bracelet with those moles, like that's pretty good, you know? I think I would probably take a couple of them, maybe at least one or two, just for those big XP packs, you know? So we're seeing two very different play styles right now, which is very interesting. I'm really liking this.
That's Lost Underworld. I'm not sure I would want this, but the fact that Static set a mouse a couple of rooms prior to this makes it seem a little less daunting.
Yeah, for sure. And it might also, he might also know that it's progression just based on the path that he's taking. You know, so sometimes when you're like, okay, I've been through this door, and this door, and this is the only door, at least you know you're not walking and like, you know, just staggering through for no reason. Alright, we got a pack of worthless protoplasms. Excuse me, searing babbles.
They're searing because they're called worthless, and Static gets another egg. That's game nose right there.
This is a good song. I'm sorry you can't hear it, Leslie. I wish you could. Picking up the skip sandwich for Static. Yeah, the yearning for the mines was too great. We had to at least step foot into them for the finals.
I do believe I just saw an eraser on Sitake's end, and that is a skip item, but for only one location.
Right. This song doesn't
And
even
we
go
have
so hard.
Freebird memes.
This has
Now
been
the pencil eraser, if Sitake gets it going, he could wind up putting some distance here, because we have seen that skip.
Oh, yeah, the winters. Yeah, you're right. However, Sitake getting like 1 experience from these fights, his levels are still pretty low. Regardless of like all of the incredible items he has, like you have to think about the fact of like the end game as well, where you're gonna need, you know, the stats to be able to make it through the Gygas fight. But I don't doubt Sitake for a second. He's got big brain moves.
Peanut cheese bar on that drop.
I've made peanut cheese bars
food
before.
Item, that's a good one. Ooh, moonbeam gun.
Elvin!
Jeff's second best item right there.
For the finals, Elvin got the bridge one last time. Or perhaps not the last time. We don't know.
And also, if you're wondering what money gets used for in a seed like this, it would either be for a hospital visit or a hotel. That's
right.
Basically it.
Or to buy the house in Onette.
That too. Which, speaking of, here's a store.
Yeah, it is a good idea to still, like, pull out any cash you have.
And that is probably the most important find to this point, as Sitake comes up with a C pendant.
A C pendant. Alright, we're using that protein
Sitake's
drink.
on the move.
We don't know where it's gonna go. We don't have a pizza, but that's okay. Pizzas are really hard to come by. Okay, so we're in Foreside. We're gonna see a boss list.
And what floor?
Fourth.
Floor 4
Evil.
is Manny Manny.
Master Barf.
Master Barf at the end of 8.
I mean, that's not a bad boss list. The Evil Manny Manny kind of stinks, but it's not Nightmare. And Master Barf, I mean, meh. But you'll get Starstorm out of it, so... I think it would maybe even be worth it to fight Barf just for the Starstorm.
True.
Oh, if she added a peen, I said a peen redeem. A peen redeem for a bridge. That's cute.
That's probably Sitake's biggest level up to this point.
Right, because he's been fighting snakes and crows. But he has, like, you know, some really great gear, so he should be able to kind of cruise.
And Static just got a holy fry pan.
Yeah, that was a very long dead end, Chaz is pointing out.
Chat. Yeah, that was probably worst case scenario that Static could have run into, but the bailout was having that frying pan. Was not having the fry pan, but the exit mouse.
Yeah, and the exit mouse into the mines where you can pick up another exit mouse. We're fine. We're fine. It's fine.
And
this
an
is
ultimate
fine.
bat, which is marginally better than the Hall of Fame bat, but you know what? Still good weapons.
Yeah, definitely.
Normally we'd call that the freestand, but when it's the seeds like this, nope.
It's nothing but insignificant items. Oh, and a skip for Static.
Now, here's a twist.
Ooh. Okay.
Into 3.
So 2, this could be anywhere between, what?
4 and 7.
4 and 7, yeah.
There's picnic lunch.
We'll have to see if we can find, if we see any enemies. I'm sure we will.
Yeah, because that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler. Oh, and there's a healer outside in Happy Happy Village, so... That sprite moving around, that's a healer. Sitake could get rid of that possession
But
ghost.
it's our little ghost friend. It's our ghost friend, though. What? It's so cute.
Tucson department store didn't have any doors, so there's really no point for that room.
Right. It just feels like Happy Village is just more like laggy Village. Am I right?
Yeah, and Sitake gets ambushed.
And a green swirl for Static.
Static could take a full heal here, and Magic can't, if he so chose.
Yes. Okay, so
That's the back end of a floor.
the back of whatever floor Static is on right now. Sitake racking up ghost friends. Taking out those flies.
So that is the other end of Pencil Eraser Skip.
And that was on the first floor.
So we are, since it was floor 4, and Static Skip from 2, we can reason that that's going to be between 4 and 6.
Yeah. Another exit
I don't know why
mouse.
Static went backwards to 2. That makes no sense to me.
Who knows? He had to go back to the mines. Oh, he was going back because he knew exactly where that skip was. To maybe go explore more in 3.
Yeah, great heads up play from Static
Mm-hmm.
to keep it moving.
Grabbing a little bit of cash. We've got a bunny as our shadow on Sitake's side. The urge to loot gift boxes is so great. Even in this flag set where you know.
Oh, wait a minute. Here's another skip.
Ooh.
Could this be going to 9, or is it going somewhere else? Let's see.
Let's see. We haven't heard this music yet. This is new music. Ran boobs.
I don't know. Seeing those bats make me think probably not.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, definitely not like super high.
Taking a scripted.
Yeah, this is a good scripted to take. Get some good experience from this. Sitake with a full heal.
Sitake's end.
And Sitake finding the end boss of floor 4, which I can't even remember what it was on the boss list now. All I remember is Evil Manny and Master Barf. They weren't even next to each other. Is it Manny on 4? What's up, Ox?
Yep, it is Manny.
It is.
Good news is this isn't Nightmare, because if it was Nightmare, oh boy.
Yeah.
That would be ugly.
Oh, and we have a teddy bear, and the paralysis didn't work on the teddy bear. Suck it.
This is pretty deep in, I would say, because we've got a lesser move and a spinning robot.
Yeah, is that whirling or hyper?
I think it's whirling. And the teddy bear gets destroyed, but it does the job of taking a freeze.
Nice. Alright, Sitake through that fight, gonna be moving on to floor 5.
Honestly, I would have used Spy to pick the item and then just run. But that's just me.
Oh, Static spying! Sitake narrowly escaping that sentry robot, but taking the fight this time.
This, and a Horn of Life, and the timing of that Horn of Life is incredible because we just had a party member get diamondized.
Yeah. And it looks like Pooh has prey. I think I just noticed that.
Yep.
Oh, come on, squishy spook. That spook wasn't squishy at all. They lied to us.
Yep, a deceptive hint was active for that one.
But Static getting some really great levels there. Getting Shield, Sigma, and Brain Shock with those levels.
We'll have to use the Horn of Life at the moment, unless a full heal gets found, to get rid of the diamondized Paula.
Right. Which, here it is.
Or just talk to the healer right here.
Mm-hmm. Do we have enough money? I think it's soften.
It would be soften.
Yeah. There we go. We didn't have to use a Horn of Life. That's great. Okay, Sitake getting the ruler skip here. We don't know where this is going to take him.
And here's a full heal on Static Sand, which is a bit of a slower full heal, but it's still a full heal.
Yep, it is. Mm-hmm. Can be a good home base. Sitake noping out of that, so it must have been a pretty much a lower floor for sure.
Tucson and 19 doors away.
Okay, now Static's in Summers, so he could go and check the boss list, because I don't think Static has seen it yet. And we'll find out what floor he's on.
And Sitake going backwards probably doesn't want to deal with Tucson. Can I blame him?
No. Yeah, largest hub in the game. Bought a fresh egg for a skip. Or just had the fresh egg. Did he buy one? Oh no.
He just bought one and he realized that skip's going nowhere.
Went back into Happy. No. We have to go through Tucson.
I don't know, but could take on a Guardian Mole for some good experience here.
Yeah, looks like he's going to.
That's the play.
Never doubt the power of the egg! A red ribbon.
And there's a signed banana.
Yeah, so we've
I
gotten...
don't think we've seen that skip yet, though.
I don't think we have. But we have gotten some fairly decent skip items within the pool so far. Sometimes you don't ever see any of them. Or sometimes you'll be doing, you know, the item drops and, like, you won't see a weapon for, like, a million years. And you're just like, I really need a weapon. So, honestly, this list has been pretty decent.
Yeah, we just found our first hamburger.
Okay. That's good.
Double burgers count on that list too, just saying.
Okay, so Tingu's, that's Pink Cloud. I mean, I feel like maybe floor 6.
Yeah, that's the vibe I got.
Yeah.
And an insecticide spray on was the drop here. Nothing major, but that's not going to be very helpful here. What am I saying?
Just so excited for the drops. Ooh, insecticide spray. Like, come on, whoever uses insect. I mean, I have used it, but like last resort type stuff, you know.
And Sitake went back into Happy Village, and I don't know why. Oh, Burger Skip, he wants this.
Ooh.
I don't know how he remembered this, but this is just a next level play right here.
Meanwhile, Static has found the end boss of whatever floor he's on, which we have predicted as 6.
Paralyzing the UFOs, I like this strategy, as these things can get to be super annoying, as Sitake cleans up another fight and gets a Kraken soup.
Nice.
That is a full HP recovery for Ness, Paula, and Jeff.
Maybe my favorite food item. There goes the chickens.
Static's going full Freebird meme. And Static's at the end of 7. And the boss is quite literally vanilla.
Yeah, it sure is. Shroom. A croissant.
Not the most helpful of items.
No, this is
probably the most helpful thing would be revive Pooh. That's just me.
Yeah, but Pooh has prey, so do we burn the Horn of Life to get through this, or I don't know. I mean, this is a little bit of a scary fight. Jeff is also mushroomized.
And we've got a poisoned character. That's where the refreshing herb comes into play.
Yep. Oh no. 2 mushroomized.
This could get ugly real fast.
Taking our chances with bashing. We hit ourselves. That's not good.
Whoa, he attacked himself.
Ness, get it together. Oof. Ooh, man. Okay, the Horn of Life is, with Jeff feeling we get through it! Static gets through it. With Jeff feeling strange, it wasn't worth it to burn that life. We have 3 kids mushroomized right now, though, but Static makes it through the shroom fight, moving on to floor 8. Meanwhile, I'm not sure where Sitake is.
I do not know either, so I will pay attention, but he is marching on.
Yep.
Let's see what he encounters. And Static's encounters Central Onet.
Not bad, because there's a lot of doors you could find a full heal. Okay, Sitake finding the end floor, which is his 5th. And it's a guardian.
Now, Static's movement's about to get real funky in a bit.
Yeah, we're about to start feeling funky.
Because Ness got mastermind.
Yeah.
And this movement will cause just about anybody to struggle.
Alright, Sitake through, moving on to floor 6. I know, the songs have been great in this seed so far.
Yeah, I love it when the music's good in a seed, because then you just totally nail it.
Yeah, sorry for
that.
that.
I think the movement funkiness has begun.
Come on, there's gotta be a full heal somewhere around here. It's on it, for crying out loud. But so far, we're just running into dead ends. It should be a dead end into a sank spot. Sitake making his way through floor 6 now. We do have the eraser. Do we want to use it? He sees a snake on the other... Oh, no, a frog.
That could be from both sides of the skip.
Yeah.
So he's gonna use it, and at this point, the eraser might as well just erase itself. Which is a thing in,
Scramble.
Which is a thing in, PK Scramble. Also, I have a thing to draw.
You can erase the Manny Manny statue? What does it do?
Yeah. That rim shot was for chat, by the way.
What is that, more like mad? Add more like mad.
Nah, I saw that fun face, sorry. Well played.
Alright, Sitake trekking back.
I might have to try that, to be honest. Oh, that is
yeah!
a healer.
Let's go!
Static can now get money that can be used to revive Pooh.
Nice!
That is a great setup. Quite expensive though, but worth it.
I mean, we made $150. I mean, it was like we broke even, you know?
Yeah, exactly. That's the end of Master Belch.
Okay, so we did see Sitake see that other side of Belch, so that is a skip to floor 8. Now we know. Static taking a much needed rest here.
A free hotel.
Woo, boy, this is exciting.
Now I'm wondering if the eraser can erase the statue in the end of the Sea of Eden, because that'd be a hilarious way to soft lock, I bet.
In like, are you talking about like in vanilla? Ooh, a bag of Dragonite.
Yep, ooh, bag of Dragonite's a good find.
Maybe if you were playing just like casually, I would hate to soft lock in the Sea of Eden if I was doing a vanilla speedrun. Alright, Sitake having to walk through this gauntlet here.
Static and a bit of a smaller gauntlet. For a second I thought he was in the worst room of the game, which is a room inside of
Stonehenge, the one with the ladders.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nah, the room right before the ladders is the worst room of the game, and it's in Stonehenge.
Oh, Hell Room, yeah. Well, they're both kind of stinky in Ancient Cave. Sitake checked to see if he could use teleport. Sometimes you can, randomly, in Ancient Cave.
I'd like to understand why. Oh, that is something we don't want to deal with here, because that is the Starman Deluxe room.
Oh boy.
That's a full heal that Sitake finds. Static, a tricky yo-yo. Nothing of value there, really.
Nah. Good save point for Sitake there with that full heal. That's what it says, Ari? Sitake has found the boss of floor 6. Gonna be moving on to 7 here soon if we can get through it. And it's a mere shattered man.
And we have got Bobbies.
We sure do.
Magic tart for Sitake. Oh, nice bottle of deluxe water.
Okay.
That is a good find there because, hey, 40 second points for Pooh. Go for it.
Yeah. And since Static is on floor 8, he has to commit to fighting Barf, which we were talking about earlier, is not a bad play because when you fight Barf, you will get Starstorm.
Which would really help in this particular fight.
Yeah, absolutely. But Thunders are hitting. Fobbies are still acting kind of dopey, so it's okay.
They always act dopey.
Not always. They were about to be able to concentrate, and then they can start throwing some shade, okay?
Yep, Static getting Psychic Shield Sigma, so that's going to be very helpful for Geiger. Well, to be fair, at least they didn't take his PP. Because then how would he use the bathroom?
There's ways.
I'm not sure if he knows about Master Barf, but that'll be a very nice surprise. Because honestly, that beats having to fight Carbon Dog. But then again, just about anything else. Nightmare, debatable.
Yeah. I mean,
You
Master
have a
Barf...
multi-bottle rocket, Nightmare ain't so bad generally, but if you don't...
Yeah, that's another thing with these item drop seeds is that in a regular Ancient Cave seed, you could find a arms dealer who had big bottle rockets, multi-bottle rockets, super bombs, etc. That's not, it's not a thing in these seeds, so you don't you don't have that crutch that could be available to you. You have to try and be like, maybe I'll get a super bomb drop. Bit of a gnarly fight with these deadly mice.
True to their name.
Okay, sign banana. This could take us to 9. But I think we saw the other side of this on a different floor from Static. I can't remember though.
If so, it would be 2.
Maybe not. We'll see.
Decent number.
That could be 9. That could be 9. We saw diamonds and fire. This could be 9. We'll find out in just 2 seconds. Oh yeah.
That is 100%
Oh yeah.
9.
All right. We're a floor apart. Oh my goodness.
Earth Pennant, okay. You can run with that, because that's a half psi resistance.
Heck yeah.
The only thing for Sitake is if he doesn't find Master Barf, that's no Starstorm.
That's right. But, I mean, ooh, and a Saporma.
There's a PK scramble.
Play the ode!
Right there. Static finally gets a Moonbeam done.
Play the ode to Orange Kids. Sitake, do it! Now, if Static can find the boss room of floor 8 here fairly quickly, he will have Starstorm and be on floor 9 as well. But Sitake has found Gygus.
Find Gygus right there.
Boy. Okay, Sitake's gonna send it. Is he gonna send it? He's gonna go save. No, wait, hang on. Hang on, no, he's not. Not yet. Not yet. Hang on. The ode! Play the ode! Run invalidated if you don't play the ode. So we now have the intel that Gygus is in Dungeon Man on the second to the left row.
Sitake just got Psychic Shield Sigma as well.
That must have been what he wanted.
Right here and now.
Oh, he's going for it for sure. We're gonna do maybe a little bit of inventory management and then send it. Why not? It's the finals. You gotta. Checking inventory. Static has found the floor 8 boss. But he has to walk through Lilliput. Meanwhile, Sitake approaching Gygus. Let's see how this goes. Static in a gnarly fight with some mooks. Let us out of here. Let us go.
Fortunately, Static was able to get a spy off. Gets a backstage pass, bit late.
Alright, here we go.
So now, looking at stats here, we really want an alpha more than anything.
Oh, and Stocky had a mummy wrap. And we get the alpha.
An alpha!
Drinking that Kraken soup, throwing paralysis. We get the paralysis. We get the shield. We're looking good. We're looking good so far. Immediately going for magnet. Good play. Let's see what kind of freeze resistance we have. There isn't one. Not really.
We've seen worse.
Oh, yeah.
Sitake going for brain shocking the Devil's Machine straps.
Okay. Big smash.
I mean, who I had in a practice seed for an upcoming marathon run had like 4,000 HP and no resistance freeze, so it really was a double-edged sword on that one.
Oh no.
Oh, speaking of oh no, how does a double carefree bomb sound to you?
No, yeah, no. That's gonna be a,
Very
it's gonna be a no for me, dog.
At
That's gonna be a...
Yeah, runaway attempts not working, and now having to do auto fight just to try and get at least Nest through.
Oh, man. Woo! We get out of it.
Gets out of it.
Oh, boy. Meanwhile, Sitake's still in this first phase Gygus. Static setting a mouse. Great call. And here's Master Barf.
The item.
We're just gonna auto fight? Yeah. Oh no, we're
not. I think auto fight. I think swinging through is the only option you have.
Oh man, he's nauseated, so you miss when you're nauseated.
And a mini barf joint. No, not a mini barf. There's another enemy behind him, and I believe it is the...
Even slimier little pile?
Even slimier little pile. They appear in the back row, and this fight becomes gnarly, and I think Static's just going to take the L there.
Static taking an L, Sitake moving into phase 2.
But Sitake is in trouble here.
He's going to have to pray his heart out.
One party member only.
But it's the party member with prey, so it's not all is lost.
Right for brain shock.
He's just gonna go. He's not even gonna try and revive his kid. Oh man, this is ballsy.
Tournament's on the line. The championship's on the line.
Yep.
I like the strats.
We're going prayer strats now. Static going back to Barf with all of his kids. If floor 9 is a small floor, he could catch up. Sitake hoping for that little rainbow light. Come on. Just give us that one rainbow light.
So the last time this happened in a race,
it cost Temple the win.
It was 40 4 prayers. Raiko counted it and let me know that detail, and I'm like, wow.
Was between Temple?
Yeah, that was between Temple and Raiko.
Yeah. There was
and
so many prayers.
Is, in terms of RNG,
doo-doo.
That's horrendous.
Horrendous. Absolutely hideous. And we are finding out that Master Barf is not as easy as we thought. But hey, we get through it. We learn Starstorm. The mild manner puke has been defeated. Static will be moving on to floor 9. Meanwhile, Sitake trying to pray to revive his kids. Stuck in this loop of hell. Static can still catch up.
And floor 9 starts with Fart Cave, and here's another fart, albeit rather a mini bar. Sitake is gonna have to use life up here.
Oh man.
High caramel on the enemy drop.
Nice. A Psy Caramel. We'll take it.
I feel like we might have seen this, as now Static runs into a big pile of flaming vomit. I mean, to be fair,
You mean
you're in
clownish
Fire
chokes.
Spring, it works. Oh, a Pharaoh's Curse, that's
We're
a
still
very good
praying.
item to have.
We're still praying for a rainbow light. Please. Please, come on! Why does it do this to us? We're using the bag of Dragonite.
I don't know, but Sitake is saying to heck with it and going bag of Dragon. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That's a big damage roll, but, 7 HP in a dream.
Okay, okay. Whew, he gets the life up.
What's helping give Static a little bit of time is that Gygus Phase 2 appears to have a lot of HP.
We got the rainbow light!
There it is!
We got the rainbow light! Oh my god. Okay. Oh, what do we... It didn't work. Oh man, come on. Rockin', do your job. I know the cursor movements.
They are
just frantic. Yeah.
And understandably so, because Sitake wins this, it's over.
Yeah, it's a clean sweep. Which I don't know if we've had one of those. Recently, at least.
In terms of
tournaments.
Ancient Cave, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. I'd have to look at some of the older ones. Oh, I thought that was moving us into phase 3. No!
I honestly thought that was it as well, but we are still going. This is a horrendously long phase 2. Like, at this point...
Well, we spent half of it praying.
And Gygus was taking occasional damage, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, Ori, your 2 were not clean sweeps.
Let's see, we also have,
I feel like Doc had to go... I feel like Doc had to go 3.
We have Doc Swellman, and then is Andy also another one of the winners?
Yeah, it was Andy perfect, and I don't know if his run was perfect. Oh, it's another rainbow light. Hallelujah.
Really clutch rainbow light. Meanwhile, Static on floor 9 here. Really just gonna want to find Gygus and send it. Saving, pulling out cash. We have a ton of money.
Nice stutter. Here's Gauntlet. It's required in some form or fashion.
It must be, yeah. We didn't see this from the other side. Because we basically skipped right into 9.
If you want to be cheeky, you can throw the socks at Gygus, which would be hilarious.
Oh no, we have 2 paralyses. Yeah, if you wanted to be cheeky, you could. For the memes.
I mean, Gygus would probably ask, okay, oh god, it smells oh, wait a minute,
Oh!
wait a minute, he's finally
We're into
through
phase
phase 2.
3!
So all I was gonna say is that if Gygus smelled that, he'd probably be like, oh god, now it smells like George farted on the way back when on the mothership, and it just
What?
it was a wet one
Wesley! Oh! Static is right there! He doesn't know though! Ah! Oh my gosh.
Static doesn't know how close he is. He wants to check those ropes because to his left is Gygus. Hold on to your seats, everybody. We could be headed for a tight finish.
We could. Oh my gosh.
Because Sitake is not out of the
I think
woods
Sitake
yet.
is going to play it pretty close to the
We
chest
have not
here.
seen a Franklin badge.
No, we haven't. In any of it. In all of the drops, not a single Franklin badge. Maybe they both skipped it. Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, Static going for it. Meanwhile, Sitake in his prayers. Yeah.
Is basically the only thing that's kind of evening the odds for Sitake. Static is right there, starting the Gygus fight now.
Close.
Not the closest I've seen or been a part of in this tournament, mind you.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, for Sitake, the damage is starting to mount each prayer.
Just a couple of prayers left.
Static, no hesitation, doing what he needs to do. Gets a Kraken soup. That'll help for food recovery.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Sitake is only a couple of prayers away from an undefeated run.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
And he's just about there with that right prayer result right
one
there.
prayer left. One prayer left.
One prayer left. One prayer left.
In a sub-hour seed.
Get
That'll
your
do it.
GG's in
GG's to
for your
Sitake.
winner and 2024 Ancient Cave winner, undefeated, undisputed, Sitake takes the title.
Wow, incredible run. Incredible.
Incredible run from both.
Yeah, oh yeah. Absolutely. I mean, Static just, fighting his way through the entire lower brackets, taking out heavy hitters left and right. Did amazing in this tournament.
Absolutely. Raiko took out a number of heavy hitters himself.
That's very true, yes.
And then Static took out the heavy guy who's taking out the heavy hitters. So it was a heck of a run from Static. Nothing to be ashamed of from this tournament run at all, because
Never.
This was a brilliant run.
Yeah, this has been a great tournament.
An excellent tournament. Congratulations, Sitake. You absolutely crushed it this whole tournament, front to back. Static did not get paralysis. Static having a lot of trouble. Did he just click Starstorm? Yes, he did.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. Wow. Just really, really impressive. Really, really impressive. Great job, Sitake. GG's once again. Perhaps our first clean sweep. Yeah, stuck with it through that really, really long phase 2. But, you know, made it through. And that's going to be a big GG's for Sitake winning the Ancient Cave 2024 tournament. Our number 1 seed. Everyone was frightened of him for good reason.
Played the best out of everybody in the entire field. Top to bottom, Sitake truly was head and shoulders above everyone.
Yeah, really great runner. Looks like Static's going to take a DNF. Which, I mean, you know, when you're...
I don't blame him.
You're stuck in
this
that.
phase 1 has been completely unkind. Unable to get the paralysis on phase 1, on turn 1, and Pokey just tore him apart.
Oh, wait. I'll turn off the sirens. We'll put on some music.
Oh, so the sirens were the credits?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go again with the... Apparently, bots aren't just in Cave of the Past. Thank you, Nods.
It's fine. They're just doing their little bot job, you know.
Oh no, Static
Don't be
finally
mad at
gets
it,
through
Smoony.
right on the fatal blow.
Oh,
GG,
man.
Static. Great tournament
Yeah,
run.
fabulous
Nothing
run.
to be ashamed of. And we are now joined by StaticPulse. GG, Static. Fantastic tournament run that just ran into bad RNG and a buzzsaw.
Yeah, this Pokey is pretty rough.
Yeah, this phase 1 was completely unkind. The paralysis didn't hit, and it just snowballed from there.
Yeah, 10% paralysis isn't easy to deal with, even on a good day, and all the kids having low HP is...
It was 10%?
Yeah,
Oh.
10%.
Sitake got it first try.
Oh, dang.
But then was stuck in phase 2 trying to get a rainbow light for like 10 minutes or something.
Well,
so I guess he used up all his luck in that first turn. But congratulations, though. Amazing run overall. You did great throughout the tournament, especially as someone who is somewhat new to Ancient Cave. You should be very, very, very proud of yourself.
Yes, I did much better in this tournament than I ever thought I would. I've only been running this as far as a speed game goes very recently, basically just from the start of the tournament. So the fact I made it this far is really good. I take it that Sitake mostly took the same line as me. I'm guessing.
So Satake
There
had an
was
interesting he had an interesting play. He spent a lot of time on floor 1, grinding enemies and like cheesing blue swirls to get like a bunch of the items very early on. And then he started moving forward. You were ahead for a good while, and then he found the signed banana skip, which took him to floor 9 from 7 to 9. He had gotten the signed banana drop, and that took him to 9, and it basically took him right to the end of 9 where Gygus was.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I was wondering if, I mean, this, overall it was fairly quick to get to Gygus. I mean, it was under an hour.
Yeah,
at least
right.
taking the path that I did. I didn't even get lost in on it. That was really quick. Through main on it. So I felt like I went pretty good. I can't really complain about my performance here.
No.
Despite everything. But, yeah, he found the one skip that got him ahead of me. So, yeah, good job.
And it was still extremely close, even with, that skip going straight to 9.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 9 wasn't that long, honestly. It was kind of interesting to start off with because it seemed like the initial floors were really long. Like, I was still finding like dogs and crows by the end of the first floor. It didn't really... The enemy advancement was pretty slow overall, it seemed like.
Yeah, sometimes it can be kind of weird, but I mean, with this flag set, like, I wouldn't be necessarily upset at seeing something like that where like some of the enemies were kind of like bleeding over onto floors,
Yeah, and there's I use the knowledge of the floors generally getting harder enemies the closer you are to the end of it,
right,
to my advantage, both on 3 because I noted I did run into the beginning of that floor first, but I did notice that the enemies were on the 3 room itself. There were zombies, and it seemed like there were like Tucson type enemies when I was heading backwards. But then on the Summers floor, which I think was floor 7 or 8, I actually ended up turning around once I hit Summers to go back through the Tenda Village backwards, since it seemed like running into those diamonds on that cave entrance.
Summers
like that
was
more
7.
Yeah. Just then I was seeing Moonside and was like, better turn around and go the other way. So,
which it can be so easy to do that too. Is just to like be like, oh, I don't know, and just kind of like almost second guess yourself and like start turning around in the cave a bunch, I don't know if you were second guessing yourself. I'm just saying like that can happen. Be like, well, I see this enemy, but I don't know, because I mean I've seen like low-level enemies right outside of Gygus before sometimes, so it's not always like a tried and true indicator of where you're at on the floor. Typically it is, but not always.
Not always. I was banking on that, and it did see me through pretty well. I feel.
For sure. More often than not, I would say use that as like an indicator, but there's always those slight times where it's not that.
Yeah. So I guess Satake got through those phase 1 and phase 2 using just freeze. Or did he manage to find a
he had a bag of Dragonite, so
I had that
he
too.
used that in the second phase. And then he had used Brain Shock in second phase as well. But like we were saying, for the majority of second phase, he was just trying to get that Rainbow Light, because he went into second phase with Pooh. And he was having to scrape by, keeping Pooh alive, and sometimes doing damage. But that phase 2 was just kind of beefy in general for Gygus as well. But he made it through. He persevered and got the win.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch this back, see how he did it. Yeah,
I mean, it perseverance, honestly. like just keeping with it, Like I said, y'all were it was very close, So you should, once again, feel very proud of yourself. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Any final words on the tournament and your thoughts? Anything?
Overall, just had a great time.
Good.
Hoping to do it again next time the tournament rolls around.
Yeah, that's right. We have been
And,
doing the little spoiler tourneys as well, kind of like the mini tournaments. That won't be for probably till next year, but it may be if since you're, an ancient caver now, you'll join us in the spoiler tourney. Those are super fun. You get to map out and use the spoiler
I'll
log.
have to practice that.
Yeah, you get to look at all the spaghetti.
Trust me, it's a lot of spaghetti.
It's a lot of spaghetti.
I think I looked at it once, a spoiler log a long time ago. I was like, wow, this is really difficult to read. But I guess that
once
makes it
you
even
kind
more
of like
interesting
get
when
an
it's-
idea of how it works, like you can use it to your advantage. But it is, it's still kind of a lot.
Yeah. All right. Well, GG's Sitake. Congratulations on your win.
Congratulations to you, Static. Have a wonderful night.
Yes, thank you. Take care, everyone.
Yeah, GG Static. Look forward to seeing you in the next one.
And I would like to thank everyone who participated in this 2024 tournament. We had D&J, Dang Nabbit Jones. We had Leslie Pro. We had Sarah, I'm bad at naming things. We had our Lord and Savior Temple. We had Thomas, T.S. Jonte, Sitake, of course, our grand winner. We had Oxwas. We had Ari, Aurelix. We had Fly Eagles Fly 72, Ryko Rider, Pebble Possum, and Chargin' Charles. You all did amazing. Thank you, everyone, for participating. It just makes it so much fun when we have such a great group of people. Thank you to everyone who did commentary. Thank you to everyone who restreamed, especially Derek. He did a majority of it. Thank you to Aerofram. He's not here, but for helping me organize the tournament. And yeah, I think that's going to do it for us. This was a great run. Great tournament, really interesting. Quite a few upsets from, pretty high level players. So you never know what's going to happen in the caves.
Absolutely. And we also had a number of very close races throughout the tournament.
Oh, yeah.
I know I was involved in at least one of those, and there was also a lot of close races, which made this tournament so much fun. Like, you really never knew who was going to win and how close it was going to be until it happened. It was incredible to watch. It was incredible to be a part of. And personally, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I'm looking forward to the next one. The next time we have an Ancient Cave tournament. But in terms of more Ancient Cave, you do not have to wait very long, because in 2.5 weeks, we have a marathon going on from our friends over at Speed Gaming called SNES Superstars.
Yeah.
We have not 1, not 2, but 3 Earthbound runs scheduled in the marathon.
And when is that happening? What day? And where can they find it? If you want to drop a link in chat.
I gotta grab a couple links. Speaking.
Y'all be sure to follow that. From now until about September-ish, there really won't be a lot happening on the channel, other than maybe some one-off events. But the next major event coming up, which is our bread and butter, is the Boogie% tournament. So if you're interested in that, definitely join our Discord. Start practicing your boogie runs. That's like probably the biggest tournament we put on here, and it's one of the most fun ones for sure. It's gonna be really great. I feel like we're gonna have some new runners this year, so that's always exciting to see. So definitely keep your eyes peeled for that. Also, just for maybe any just pick up casual races that people want to put together, just let us know in the Discord. We'll try and get those streamed to the channel. That's not a problem at all. Those are always fun to watch and be a part of. And if you have an idea for a little marathon or something like that, just hit one of the admins up. Let's get it going, so that we're not just not having any Earthbound Super Series between now and Boogie Percent, because we have to have our Earthbound Super Series, you know what I mean? So definitely
Absolutely.
hit us up if you're interested in that. Any questions, any comments, any concerns, please just let us know. I hope everyone had an amazing time. I think it was so much fun. It's just always so much fun to be a part of these tournaments. And it's just so much fun to be a part of this community. So I think that's enough for me. I don't want to go too sappy.
I know that I will say that the link that I just dropped in chat is the full SNES Superstars schedule.
Okay.
My run with Raiko Rider is going to be an Ancient Cave race, and that is on the Tuesday of the marathon. There is also a full-on glitchless run, as well as a Boogie Percent run in the marathon. So
Awesome.
There is Earthbound goodness throughout the marathon. Staggered in the marathon,
As
but
there
it's
should
there,
be.
believe me.
All right. Well, any final words from anyone?
Well, now I know that I am probably going to de-rest Boogie at some point, but right now the focus for me is on Ancient Cave, getting ready for SNES Superstars. Oh, by the way, should we reveal what the final flag would have been?
Oh yeah.
Just
You
for
wanna?
fun?
Yeah,
Just
tell
for
them.
fun.
Just for fun. Go ahead. You can say
Just
it.
for fun, it would have been long follow distance and no Paula.
Yup. So that would have been cute, but we didn't have to because
That would have
Sitake ruled our faces off.
That would have been total carnage. But let's face it.
Yeah, no
we all love
Paula.
it.
No Paula is always a rough one. But once again, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Leslie, for doing comms with me for the finals, and for doing comms and for racing throughout the tournament. Everyone is so appreciated. But we're gonna raid into I don't know. Any suggestions?
Let me see. Hang on.
Is there is RPG limit on or anything, or?
I'm checking that right now. Let me see. Otherwise, I might have some ideas that could.
There's a few people playing Earthbound.
Let me see.
You can always just raid. We'll raid Pink Panther. He's doing Mother
Boogie Percent.
Mother Two Boogies.
That's a very honestly, that's
what we're
a
gonna
good
do.
call right there.
All right.
And that'd be a good way to plug a Boogie Percent tournament.
That's right.
coming
Boogie
up.
will be coming up
in a
next. Y'all have a wonderful night. See you later.
Stay kind, stay safe.